This next story is straight out of the Revenge of the Nerds. I hate you both. Stop. The movie. Only this time it features some well-known nerd billionaires. We're getting some new details about a young Bill Gates from his biographer. He claims Bill was notorious for throwing naked pool parties with strippers he hired, for being a womanizer, even after he met his future wife, Melinda Gates. Fellow billionaire Jeff Bezos is also making headlines for the $500 million he just splashed down for a new luxury mega yacht. The 412-foot boat that's being built as we speak is so big it'll need a support yacht with its own helipad, according to Bloomberg. Meantime, Elon Musk is continuing to bask in the glow of his recent SNL performance, proving that he's not just a stellar CEO for companies like Tesla and SpaceX, but can also rule the airwaves. If you put these three together, and then also add in Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg, because why not? Well, they have a combined wealth of $574 billion. That's equal to the total value of the goods and services made in Sweden last year. So how do you feel that these four people have so much power, so much influence? I don't think anybody should be able to have that much power and influence, in my opinion. Al?
I mean, this is what we talk about when we talk about deregulation. And like you look at the coal, the railroads. There was all these, oil. The people that initially got on these became the Rockefellers. They became these people with wealth that we still see today. And I just don't know if that has worked out well for us, Erica, Jeff, and Sam, as a people. When there's always three or four, there are almost always men that have all the money, and the rest of us is like hoping there's some kind of trickle down. But it just doesn't seem like it works. It just seems like they figure out ways to hoard wealth, avoid taxes, and keep that money going. And no one ever gets any better. And these people who have a support yacht, first of all, first rapper to use that, they're my favorite. It doesn't seem like it works for the people.
Well, no. What do you think, though, really quickly, because before we get into the weeds, and maybe we shouldn't, considering this is daytime TV, but what do you think about Bill Gates being like this womanizer and throwing naked parties with strippers? I mean, I think a lot of people are shocked by that.
I think when you have money like that, you
allegedly.
When you have money like that, you throw a party that you think everybody wants, right? You're going to have girls there, you're going to have this there, you're going to have that there, and everyone's like, oh, Bill's so cool. It's not necessarily he's like with all those women, you know what I mean? He's paying people to be there so he looks popular.
I think you're overcompensating. I think someone like that, and I've seen it in the club. When I used to work as a waitress in the club, we would get a lot of Silicon Valley billionaires and millionaires coming in, and you could tell, were flaunting, were overcompensating. They would always have like a bevy of women around them, and I thought that was weird. And it was, to me, it was a turnoff. Like, love your brain, don't love your flex.